What's up, scrappy peeps? It's Adele from Inkie Quill, and I'm here with a double-sided 6x12 Project Life page for you today, using bits and bobs from my stash. No particular kit, no particular collection, just some random bits that I can get my hands on. So these were, I think these photos were from October or early November in last year, and look at Aaron's hair. How freaking ridiculous is that? So Aaron's hair, his brothers and stepfather say that it has the consistency of a toilet brush. They call him toilet brush hair. And I have to agree, it is the thickest, most voluminous hair I've ever seen. This is his hair with no product in it. I have to stress that. So I cut Aaron's hair quite regularly because it grows ridiculously fast, and I was about to cut his hair, and he ran his fingers through it and it just stayed standing up. So of course I had to snap a photo of that before I did the big chop. But yeah, the hair is ridiculous. It's like Johnny Bravo. Did anyone grow up in the 90s and watch Cartoon Network? Yeah, his hair is ridiculous. While I'm filming this voiceover, I haven't given birth to baby Toomey yet, but if he follows in his father's hair, whoa, he's going to have a lot. My hair is extremely thick as well, not like toilet brush consistency like Aaron's, but yes, I think he's going to be blessed, little baby Tooms, with some luscious locks. So I had to snap a photo and just do some little journaling around the outside of this card. And I'd had this card for ages. I think it was from an older Citrus Twist kit, and it had more on one side and less on the other, and I just didn't know what to use it for, because it was a bit of not an awkward saying, but you have to have a specific reason as to use more or less, and I thought this was the perfect opportunity. So this next photo is of Poppet, and Poppet I think suffers from a bit of OCD, and she doesn't like it when things move places around the house, and she gets very angry with them and headbutts them. So I moved my tripod from off my desk. This was before Aaron made me my amazing tripod, where he has a video on his Inky Beard channel showing how he did that. But this was the tripod I used to use, and I used to shove it down the back of my desk, and for some reason I'd taken it out, maybe to close the blind or clean the window or something or other, and I'd put it on the floor, and Poppet was not a happy chappy. She was cranky, she was grunting at it, she was headbutting it, because she has an entire lounge room, she has an entire house to run around in, but of course that was the specific area that she wanted at that moment. So she set up a protest and decided to refuse to move from underneath the tripod until I had apologized for putting it there in the first place. Yep. Poppet has an interesting personality. Oh, look, you've got to laugh when you have pets, really, some of the things that they do. So that's all for this side of the spread, which is why I'm doing double-sided. The first two photos I didn't do anything to. The second one, I only put a couple of stickers on that photo of Aaron, and that bottom photo is when I released the Get Kitted class, which is available on inkiequill.com, and it just has some information there about how many people signed up in the first 24 hours, which was very exciting. So this other side is mid-November, and I have a big stash of Becky Higgins Project Life cards, but they annoy me that they're rounded. I really like a straight edge. I always have, and I'm trying to use them. I'm trying so badly to use them, and I get frustrated because you do get so many in the core kits, which is fabulous, but I get sick of them. So what I'm doing is I have this little box on my desk, and I keep the latest straight edge cards that I get from, if I buy a grab bag from Studio Calico, or if I cut up some bits of paper, they're all on my desk. And I'm trying to put a small amount of Project Life branded cards in there as well, just to try and start to use them up rather than having them in my big container. I do have a video I think it was from 2015's June marathon, of how I store my Project Life cards. So if you want to find that, just type in Inkie Quill how to organise Project Life cards into the YouTube search and you'll be able to find it. But I've been trying to sneak them in amongst my favourite cards as well. So this one is my beautiful hydrangeas. I love hydrangeas. I'd say hydrangeas and carnations are my two favourite flowers. I'm such a grandma. My friends laugh at me because I'm a grandma, but they really are my two favourite flowers. If one day I hope to have an entire front yard filled with hydrangea bushes, that would be the dream. So I'm just adding a bit of journaling. We'd had, this one came out in full bloom. It's all dead now, which is sad because we had a few heat waves and they wilted. But if I give it a little snip, it'll come back very soon. I added that little wood veneer, which I've been holding on to because I think it says something about grow or something florally, and I've been waiting to use it for a picture of a flower for a long, long time. So I can finally use it. Next up, we have little baby Tomb's cot, and it's turquoise, and I freaking love it. It was the perfect cot. If you don't follow me on I have two Instagram accounts. I have Inkie Quill, where I share scrapbooking and art journaling and journals and all sorts of things. And I also have Inkie Bub, which is following baby Toomey and the prep before he was born, and I imagine the prep after he's born as well. He's not born yet while I'm doing this voiceover, so I'm not quite sure if he should be out by the time I think this video is for the end of April, so he definitely should be out by now. So if you want to follow me on Inkie Bub, you'll get to see more peeks into his nursery and things. This next photo is of my dad and Aaron, and my dad came over to help Aaron with some yard work, which was really nice of him. And it's fun to sneak up. Sounds slightly evil, but it's nice to sneak up on your family members when they don't know it and take photos for your Project Life. I do get a lot of people that say, how do you what if you have a boring week? Or what if your family don't want them to take photos of you? Or what if you have a 15-year-old son that doesn't come out of his room and never wants his face seen on camera? What do? You take sneaky photos like this. So I took this through our glass sliding door, and it captures the moment beautifully of a bit of father-son-in-law bonding over the lawnmower. And I think that's the last one for this layout. Let me check. Oh, one more to go. So this is a custom blackboard that I made for a bride for my wedding hire business, Hello Vintage Hire, and it was my favourite board I think that I've ever done. I just love it. The flowers and the pink, and it was really, really pretty. I kind of want to make one for myself, not a wedding one, but with the same floral elements. I really, really love this one. So I just wanted to put it in even though I have no idea who the bride is, I just wanted to put it in my Project Life because I had a lot of fun making it. And we're done. So I really enjoy doing these inserts in my Project Life. I know that I do 9x12 and it's already small anyway, but it is fun to swap it up every now and then and do a 6x12 in there or a 6x8, and it just kind of shakes things up a bit. So your challenge for this week is to try and do an insert in your Project Life if you don't already do them. If you do all the same size page protectors, try and either cut one of your page protectors or get a smaller one and see how you go with it. Thanks for watching, guys, and please give this video a thumbs up if you're enjoying watching my process videos. I do 2 a week, one every Wednesday and Saturday, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!